never
tell you.
What's the actual tattoo? What is it of?
It's a sailing ship there. This is the anchor.
It's hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah. It should be good in the sunlight outside, you know.
See, the dyes are bad, you know.
Yeah. Did you get that done in Dublin or did you get that away?
I got it in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's the second person that's gotten that tattoo I know is in Liverpool.
Yeah, it seems Liverpool was a big thing for you, wasn't it? Back
But you'd
then?
stop off on the boat and then you hang around Liverpool for a day or something, get back on the boat and
I loved Liverpool at the time. It was great. You know? There was the Palladium, not the Palladium, the big theatre there, the Emperor, and all the comedians of the day was on. Great shows on. I used to go there at night, and not when the show changed, of course. I'd go, you know. But Liverpool was. I believe it's changed now. But no ships going in. Liverpool is dead now as regards ships.
yeah, it's very sad. You miss working on the boats and
Yeah.
No, not really.
But you fished for years afterwards,
I
remember?
fished about for years and years.
fly, sea or river fish?
Sea fishing.
Sea fishing, yeah. So when you came home with that tattoo, do you remember the day? Did anybody see you? You know, obviously, how old were you though when you got that tattoo?
It's about 18 or 19.
It's about what?
18 or 19, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he said 1940. Did your mum not kill you?
Did you see it? What was this woman's name? Your mother. You need to remember this woman. She sounds like a man. Tells great stories about this woman. What was her name?
Your mum's name?
Maeve with Mary Bourne was
Yeah.
Very well. I can imagine rings down them days, you know.
Now she was known. The funny thing about them, they were known by their maiden names. They never called say Mrs. Murphy next door. She'd be known as Mrs. Quinn because that was her maiden, and that went through life.
Yeah.
She was never known as when Mrs. Quinn her Nazareth. And she was the same. May Nolan was her name, and I went through it. All our old friends called her May Nolan.
Yeah.
No born at all.
It's gas, isn't it? But I think women held the fort then. Big style.
Yeah, you were in trouble if...
Yeah. The
mother
mother was
they had the
what the mother
control.
said went, I
So
think.
they were feeding you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real bosses, like. But especially, I'd say in Dublin now, that would be just part of the course. It's much the same wartime in England, you know. The north of England. It's just the classic, all those old films. They always have those like, real brassy women.
My mother went to it. There was an old maid had the house in Ringtown, and she had lodgers, as they called them at the time, up the 2 rooms. And my aunt,
Yeah, I remember you told me
she was
this.
the youngest aunt. She had 2 kids at the time, and she was giving her a hell of a time for, you know. Didn't want her kids in the house. And she threw them out. Get away with her at the time, you know. And my mother went over. She knocked at the door and she wouldn't answer. She kept knocking and she just barely opened the door. About that much. Just enough for her friends to go through.
Just enough for a fist to go
She
through.
stuck the hell on out. Stuck her out on the floor.
So we're in Mulligan's on Poolbeg Street, and I just thought that you would have drank here. You would have drank here.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? I thought you drank here.
No, all my mates.
Yeah, but this was
They drank here.
a Docker's pub, right?
It was at that time, you know.
But where did you drink?
Very seldom I drank.
Really?
Yeah. I was never a regular drinker, you know.
Yeah. That's great. I just think that's brilliant. The idea that that you got away with
Yeah.
with that tattoo and didn't, like, nobody seemed to notice that. I think that's brilliant, because I think a lot of people, there was a big fear of getting tattoos because it's a big mark. It's a mark that you can't get rid of, you know, and it's a thing that it's very much a part of your personality after that.
Oh, strange. I never remember anyone checking.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it?